New York Fashion Week, a YouTube creator event, an LTK cocktail party, and I'm doing it all with just one carry-on size bag. No check luggage. Yes, I know. Who even am I? Hi, ladies, it's Beth. And normally, I'm the woman who travels with a checked bag. And sometimes one just for shoes. I mean, it just depends on where I'm going and if it's a work event or whatnot. And then I need like extra shoes. But anyway, I'm a bit of a shoeaholic. But for this trip, yes, I'm packing light. And I'm partnering with Bag Smart and sharing not one, but two Bag Smart carry-on options. So you can choose what fits your travel style. The carry-on spinner or the travel backpack. Plus, my secret weapon, the Paz Quilted Tote. So, 3 days, 3 events, and yes, I'm leaving room to shop for my cocktail party look in New York. That's a grit and glam move, right? So here's my packing strategy. I'm going to keep the wardrobe tight, versatile, and event ready. One main bag, either the spinner or the backpack. I really like the spinner just because, it just glides through the airport with ease. As I said, I am the check girl bag, but I've had so many questions from all of you through the years, so I'm putting myself to the test. And yes, I have the one personal item, and that is the Quilted Tote. But first, we have to have a capsule wardrobe that mixes and matches, sticks to a color palette, and I've mostly done that, and leaves space for whatever catches my eye in the city. Because you can't go to New York and not catch a play. Although I had someone tell me one time that the plays are just for the tourists, and maybe that's a fact, but I love plays when I go to New York. And then you have to have some shopping time, right? And this trip, I have an entire day. Usually I just have like a couple of hours, but this trip is an entire day. So I'm very excited. So first up, we're going to take a look at the Bag Smart Carry-On Spinner. So if you're a team spinner, and that really is me, this is a dream. The Bag Smart Carry-On is sleek, it's structured, and as I mentioned, it glides through the airport with one finger effort. And inside, I've packed with their matching cubes. I love their matching cubes. And they have regular cubes and compressed cubes, so you can also take your pick there. But when you pack with the matching cubes, each day's outfit is in its own compartment. There's no digging, there's no wrinkling. And then your shoes can go in dust bags along the edges, accessories in mesh pouches. It's lightweight enough to lift in the overhead bin without breaking a sweat. And that's actually why I really like to check in my bags. I just don't like to fight for the overhead bin space. I really don't. It can just be such a struggle. But the hard shell also will keep all of my New York fashion pieces exactly how I pack them. So if you like your travel to feel organized and effortless, this is your bag. And I also think this is why the spinner is amazing. It looks the part, it's sleek, it's modern design that works whether you're boarding in sneakers or heels. I don't know, do any of us travel in heels anymore? I typically don't, but there again, options, choices. And it also has serious organization. It has built-in compartments, plus, as I said, when you tag team with the Bag Smart packing cubes, there's no rifling through your whole bag. And the travel-friendly size fits overhead without the will it fit panic. And this is my favorite, and I've mentioned it twice before because it's so important, especially as I'm aging. I need a suitcase that glides like a dream. And the spinner wheels pivot effortlessly in crowded airports. That's so important, especially because I have to take it through the security line. And it also protects my wardrobe because the hard shell keeps delicate fabrics intact. And I also love that it's style meets function. It's neutral, its elevated colors work with your tote or backpack. And as I mentioned, you can glide it with one finger, lift it into an overhead bin, pull out a cube labeled New York Fashion Week Day 1. Now, that's organization for you. But as I mentioned, I have 2 bags that I'm highlighting, and the next one is their backpack. So if you're more of a hands-free traveler, the Bag Smart Travel Backpack is your carry-on soulmate. It opens flat like a suitcase, so you can pack it just as neatly as a spinner. But It fits under the seat and doubles as your personal item. I've got clothes on one side, laptop and camera gear on the other, plus side pockets for my water bottle and umbrella. It's lightweight, it's comfortable to carry through city crowds, and has an expansion zipper for those, whoops, I shopped. Remember, I said I was going to go on a little shopping spree in New York. Those I shop moments. So it's perfect if you want to skip the overhead bin shuffle entirely. And that's, as I said, I really do hate that. So why the Bag Smart travel backpack is amazing. As I mentioned, it's hands-free, which means it's stress-free. It slides onto your shoulders or over your spinner handle if you want to have a tag team with the spinner and the backpack. It opens like a suitcase. It packs flat for easy organization. It fits under the seat, so as I said, it avoids the overhead bin battle. Why is that such a big thing? I mean, I guess it is because there's limited room on the airplane, but anyway, I think I need to devote an entire video to that. But back to the backpack. It's roomy but lightweight, and it can hold 3 to 5 days worth, plus laptop and charger. And I also like that it's city-friendly with its slim profile and balanced weight. It also has smart storage with a laptop sleeve, mesh compartments, and side pockets. And my next must-have from Bag Smart is their Quilted Tote. I think you're going to like this too. It's the Bag Smart Paz Quilted Tote, and it's lightweight, it's chic, and ridiculously functional. There again, it can hold my camera, my notebook, portable chargers, lipstick, and a pair of flats for when heels tap out. There's a trolley sleeve if you're using the spinner, but it's still comfortable over the shoulder if you go team backpack. Inside, you get multiple compartments, including a laptop sleeve and a wet-dry pocket. And I really like this feature. And I typically travel with my laptop because I'm usually doing work when I'm waiting for the plane. But I know many of you like to pack it in your suitcase, but that's just how I like to roll. But this tote really keeps me organized on the go. And it looks as good sliding into a front row seat as it does riding shotgun in an Uber. It's lightweight, it zips closed for security, and the quilted design looks designer without the price tag. And yes, it really does look like some very high-end bags. And I also like it because it's perfect for shopping, coffee meetings, or sneaking a pastry into the hotel. And before we get into what's actually going in the bag, yes, I wouldn't leave you hanging. I'm actually going to share my packing list with you. But first, let's talk about these Bag Smart packing cubes. They're the perfect solution for staying organized when you're traveling, especially when it's carry-on only. And I assign a cube for each day or each type of outfit. So one for New York Fashion Week looks, one for casual exploring, one for lounge pieces. So everything stays neat and wrinkle-free. And I'm never digging through my bag trying to find that one top I know I packed. And the mesh front also lets me see what's inside instantly, and that's definitely a bonus. And they slide right into the spinner or the backpack. But I will mention, when you are packing with the Bag Smart packing cubes, it's very easy to pre-plan your outfits, and that's how I mentioned. So you can have day 1, day 2, and then you can actually then have your, okay, I have my jeans and my top, I have my blazer and my jeans and my leopard shirt. It just really is very, very easy to do like that. And then you also want to roll your wrinkle-prone items like the poplin shirt or the turtleneck, and keep the moto jacket flat along the bottom of the spinner or folded neatly in the backpack. Then you can keep the blazer and a garment sleeve inside a cube so it arrives ready to wear. If you want to master the carry-on game, wear your bulkiest pieces on the plane. That's my little style tip for you. And then also roll your clothes to save space and keep them wrinkle-free or more wrinkle-free. I also always travel with just a little bottle of the Downy wrinkle-free spray. It just really saves my life. And there again, you can stick to a color palette so everything works together. And if you're grit and glam like me, leave a little space for the shopping you know you're going to do. And I already know I'm going to. Okay, are you ready? What I'm packing for New York Fashion Week. And I can't believe it. It's just right around the corner. I mean, where has the summer gone? I don't know. Time is just zipping by. It's going to be Christmas before you know it. But I'm going to focus on August and New York Fashion Week. So here's what's going in my Bag Smart carry-on. So tops, I have an elbow sleeve leopard print blouse, and this pairs with the black pants or the jeans. I'm also bringing this très chic crisp white poplin shirt. It's clean and crisp for daytime events. A sleeveless ivory turtleneck. This is layer friendly and great under jackets because you just never know what the temps are going to do, even at the beginning of September. For my bottoms, I have flare leg jeans, and these are travel friendly and chic with sneakers or boots. Slim black ankle pants. These are versatile and they work from day to night. And then I have this beautiful paisley ruffle skirt. It's honestly a statement piece for those New York moments. In dresses, I brought one. I love this black paisley maxi dress. It's effortless, one and done, definitely a New York Fashion Week option. But for the LTK party, as I mentioned, let's just say I'm leaving room in my bag, and I'm pretty sure I'll be shopping for that in New York. Outerwear, because yes, we just don't know what's going to go on with the weather in New York. It could be hotter than blazes. I mean, it really could, but I always make sure that I have some outerwear packed. And so I brought along this brown blazer, which is structured polish for meetings or brunch or lunch, a cropped trench coat. You can wear this on the plane, and then it doubles as rain protection and layer for chilly nights. And I just had to bring my black leather moto jacket. I think this is just perfect for New York Fashion Week edge and evening events. Shoes. Fashion sneakers, and this is for daytime exploring and casual events. Comfortable heels, so you can either go with block or kitten heels for long wear, and a statement shoe. And this is really just reserved for cocktail attire because I will have one cocktail event to go to, and it may be purchased in New York City, and I'm pretty sure it will be. And here are just some evening extras to think about. Perhaps a lightweight black cashmere wrap, because this would add warmth indoors and would elevate your evening look. A small crossbody bag, which is perfect for evening events when the tote's too big. And we can't forget about statement earrings or a silk scarf. And this could rotate your looks without adding bulk. So what works? Mix and match tops and bottoms. So I have a leopard top, the white poplin, and sleeveless turtleneck that can rotate between the black pants, the flare jeans, and the skirt. Well, not all with the skirt, but for sure the black pants and the jeans. Then I have two jackets. I have the brown blazer for polish, the moto for edge, and the trench for function. So I guess if you add the outerwear, the trench coat, then I have three. So day to night pieces, the black pants and the paisley skirt both dress up or down easily. So that's just a win-win. And definitely the paisley dress is a statement dress. It really can handle a New York fashion event without taking up much suitcase space. And I just went with a neutral foundation, so I have black, brown, white, and denim, which makes everything cohesive. And then the skirt is navy, but then it also goes with black, definitely the black moto jacket, and there you go. And as I mentioned, we need to leave room for your shopping finds. And so leaving space for my New York shopping spree is smart, especially for the cocktail attire. But I just have to plan ahead for that. So ladies, that's my New York fashion wardrobe capsule, all in a carry-on and a personal item. So whether you're team spinner, team backpack, or team both, BagSmart has you covered for organized, stress-free travel. And I'll link everything down below in the description box, and you can bet I'll share what I find in New York for that cocktail party. Until then, safe travels, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell so you don't miss any videos coming your way. So we've really nailed down our schedule. So we have a live every Wednesday. So my daughter-in-law Kelly co-hosts that with me, and we alternate between Shop the Rack and Style by Script. We also have Friday finds where I'm just sharing like what I read, what I wore, and then a few things that you just absolutely have to have. And then, of course, our signature fashion video each Sunday. So thanks so much for stopping by, Grit and Glamours. I'll see you again very, very soon. And a big thank you to BagSmart for this sponsored video. And thank you, my lovely Grit and Glamours, for supporting the brands that allow me to bring you fresh ideas.